Good afternoon and welcome to your weekly FX Options Report. Today is Wednesday, June 30th, 2010. The major U.S. stock averages are posting in advance on the final trading day for the month of June as well as for the second quarter. Now, the Dow Jones Industrial Average as well as the Nasdaq Composite Index are on track to post a loss of 5% for the first half of 2010. Now, on Friday, July 2nd, the U.S. employment report for the month of June will be coming out. Ahead of that report, the ADP reported that the private employers in the U.S. added 13,000 jobs in the month of June. In terms of other news that was in focus on Wednesday, the ECB refinancing results helped ease worries about the Eurozone banking sector. Now, demands for the ECB's lending program was less than expected. The central bank said it will be lending banks 131.9 billion euros for 3 months. And here in the U.S., in terms of other news, congressional Democrats abandoned the bank tax to help pay for the financial overhaul bill, and this did help to lift the financial sector. Now, taking a look at the spot FX market, the U.S. dollar is trading mixed on this Wednesday afternoon, higher against the British pound as well as the Japanese yen and lower against the euro currency. Now, in the previous session, the euro did decline against both the U.S. dollar as well as the Japanese yen, and this did come amidst high risk aversion. Global equity markets on Tuesday declined and were in negative territory as China's leading indicator index was cut, sparking concerns about the global growth outlook. Now, one way to trade your views on U.S. dollar strength or weakness is to take a look at ISE's FX options. One advantage is that they are U.S. dollar denominated. For more information, you can go to www.fxoptions.com. And in our next segment, which is our daily trend report, we'll take a look at the individual ISE FX option pairs, starting out with the AUX, which is the U.S. currency, against the Australian dollar. For the AUX, that pair is under pressure. Now, the AUX is rebounding on its support, but should strike against its resistance. The preference of trading central analysts is short positions below 120 with targets standing at 111.20 and 106.75 in extension. And for the BPX, which is the U.S. dollar against the British pound, a rebound is expected. Now, the pair is pulling back on its bullish channel lower boundary, and the preference of trading central analysts is long positions above 65 with targets standing at 70 and 73 in extension. And for the CDD, which is the U.S. dollar against the Canadian dollar, the key short-term resistance does stand at 106.50. Now, the RSI is mixed with a bearish bias, and the preference of trading central analysts is short positions below 106.50 with targets standing at 101.40 and 99.50 in extension. For the EUI, which is the U.S. dollar against the euro currency, the upside does prevail. Now, the pair has rebounded on its new support as the RSI is turning higher. The preference of trading central analysts is long positions above 78 with targets standing at 84 and 86 in extension. For the SFC, which is the U.S. dollar against the Swiss franc, that pair is under pressure. Now, the RSI has broken below its rising trend line, and the pair is also challenging its support. The preference of trading central analysts for the SFC is short positions below 112 with targets at 108 and 105 in extension. Last but not least, for this segment, let's look at the YUK, which is the U.S. dollar against the Japanese yen. Now, that pair is under pressure, and the RSI is badly directed and currently approaching its support. With the preference of trading central analysts for the YUK, short positions below 92 with targets at 88 and 86 in extension. For your weekly trend opinion, let's start out by looking at last week. Now, we did see that the U.S. dollar did weaken against some of the currencies, except the exotic pairs. In terms of portfolio performance since its inception, which was in August of 2007, it is higher by 1,531.81%. And since the beginning of this year, from January 2010, it is higher by 251.71%. We do have a trade alert for you here, which is for the PZO, the U.S. dollar against the Mexican peso. Now, this week, trading central analysts are considering puts on the PZO. The reason they are doing this is because the pair is under pressure and currently approaching its support. The daily RSI is also capped by a declining trend line. Trading central analysts will be also keeping a close eye on the exotic pairs, which do remain under pressure, including the NZD, AUX, and the SKA. Now, looking ahead to next week, trading central analysts will be looking at the EUI, the BPX, the YUK, and the SFC. They will be looking at the EUI because it is rebounding on its new support and does remain on the upside. The BPX will also be closely watched because it is challenging its medium-term bullish channel lower boundary. And they will be watching the YUK because it is under pressure and currently challenging its support. The daily RSI for the YUK is also badly directed. And for the SSC, it does remain under pressure and is currently challenging its support, but the RSI is still on the downside. And that does wrap it up for a weekly FX Options report. Make sure to tune in next Wednesday for your latest update. Thanks for watching and have a great day.